Hello guys, welcome back to the Red Devil Stand with all the latest Manchester United news and transfer news. Well, there are some breaking news coming out regarding, the Harry Maguire deal being off. There have been some news regarding some new targets we are going for, for a player like MAGUIRE from Crystal Palace. There are some updates regarding Amrabat, regarding Benjamin Pavard, and Manchester Evening News are claiming that, we are, Manchester United wants to sell at the very least of 3 players, before the summer transfer market ends. So we have a lots of stuff to get into. So make sure to smash that like button. And if you are new to the channel, please guys do subscribe. So anyway, without any further ado, let's get started, man. Let's get started. Yeah. So the first thing I will talk about, obviously, let's get that elephant out of the room. So as you can see in my, title, that the Harry Maguire deal is off, and this is coming from the Telegraph, that Harry Maguire deal is off as it stands right now. West Ham is looking for other players. What can you say, man? What can you say? Apparently, according to the report, that that Harry Maguire isn't the problem here. Manchester United wants to sell Harry Maguire. Harry Maguire wants to join West Ham. West Ham wants him as well. But the problem apparently is his agent. His agent does not want to, is suggesting Harry Maguire not to leave the club until and unless Manchester United pays that 10 to 15 million pounds. There is not a definitive amount. I have checked multiple outlets, and in some outlets it's 10 million, in some it's 12 to 13, and in some it's 15. So I will say to you guys that it may be 10 to 15 million pounds, which Harry Maguire wants if he have to join West Ham United. So brother. Rohit is saying, hi brother. Pooja is saying, keep it up, Snafu. Thank you so much, Pooja. Hello man, thank you so much, brother. Red Devil lag rahe ho abhi. Thank you, brother. Thank you so much, man. So the thing I was talking about, the Harry Maguire deal, it is off as it stands right now, according to the Telegraph, and his agent is the one who is creating the fuss. So he is the one, but I think, the thing is that in my opinion, it is the tagline, man. It is the tagline. Obviously, Harry Maguire will not come out and say that, I want that amount of money and all that stuff. I would say one thing, I always criticize, I always fairly criticize the British media, but in this Harry Maguire case, Samuel Luckhurst have came out and said that Manchester United shouldn't have to pay off a player to leave, particularly when he is due to leave for a fee. Just because he faces a drop-off in wages at a club, that's on the player. Hardly a case of pleading poverty. Absolutely, brother. Absolutely. See, the thing is that it is shambolic. I can't imagine, if we rewind, 1 or 2 weeks at the very most, we just rejected 60 million pounds for Scott McTominay and Harry Maguire combined. And now we have got £0 out of them, and those 2 players are still at our club. And this just shows you how incompetent our negotiators are, which I have been telling from the very beginning of our community, brother. It just shows you that. I don't know what Harry Maguire wants, what he doesn't, what his agents want right now. We had a chance. We could have gotten rid of both of those players, Harry Maguire and Scott McTominay, but we didn't. When it was the time, we stalled it, and now we have to, put up with the consequences of that particular deal. So brother. Rohit is saying, on Maguire, I don't have anything new on him. As I told you before, United wouldn't sell until they agree severance and have a replacement. He wants around 9 million. Also, prices for Pavard were way too high, and United were rejected first approach for Fabrizio Romano. United are very clear they won't sell without replacement, and West Ham are now impatient. If at this point they have decided to move on, then I have nothing to dispute that. United don't have a replacement yet. If Pavard is actually 40 to 45 million euro, it adds financial fair play considerations where it may reduce the ability to spend elsewhere, and we desperately need a midfielder. Okay, man. Indrajit is saying, come to think of it, doesn't this FFP also affect Chelsea too? With all this they're signing, because I know United are more income generating than Chelsea. Yeah, brother. Yeah, brother. Obviously, financial fair play does affect Chelsea. But you know what their owner do? What Todd Bowley does? He's not the Glazers. He actually cares about the club. As I have mentioned earlier, yeah, they have spent some money, in some stupid deals. Yeah, they have done that. But the intention wasn't wrong. The intention wasn't evil. The intention wasn't to bring out some business out of the club. It wasn't the intention. Todd Bowley's intention from the very beginning was to take Chelsea to the top. So yeah, that is the main difference between our owner and Chelsea's owner. So yeah, the amount of money they are spending, obviously, as I said, man, financial fair play does exist. It is not a myth. But you can have a, go over around that. You can find some loopholes if you truly want. And that is exactly what Chelsea is doing. Yeah, they are taking some risk. I don't know how many of you guys know that, but yeah, Caicedo have been offered a 9-year contract. So they are throwing away 8-9 years of contract just to make their financial fair play keep out of their door. So they are, believe me, they are reaching for every other solution they can find to their problems, which we are absolutely not doing that. And we have to face the consequences, brother. That is the main reason we do have to face the consequences. We already had played our first match of the English Premier League. We are still owned by the Glazers. We are still owned by the Glazers. It's been what, 9-10 months right now, I guess? It is going to be 10th month. The sale saga started. So yeah, it just shows you. As I've said, man, when it comes to clubs like Chelsea, Liverpool, Arsenal, even the Newcastle United and Manchester City, they do not give a shit about the business aspect of the club, which we do. It is our first and foremost criteria that how much money are the Glazers making, and then only the little amount we have got left we can spend out on our summer transfer window, because we all know our Lord John Murtagh have said in the January transfer window, yeah, we do not do transfers in January. We do not like to do business in January. I mean, who says that, man? Who says that? I mean, why would you not do that? Are you fucking stupid? Do you have the intention to finish on that top 4? So yeah, you need to do business on that January transfer window as well, which we haven't. We have faced that consequence as well. And as it stands right now, the Maguire deal is off. It came from Telegraph just a couple of minutes ago, actually, when I started the show. So yeah, brother, it is absolutely disgusting, man. It is absolutely disgusting. So anyway, though we have got some connections going on with some of the players like MAGUIRE from Crystal Palace, players like Amadi Onana, players like Amrabat, players like PAVARD. We will see, which player we may be able to sign. So yeah, anyway, this came from the Express, and what they're saying is Manchester United are reportedly targeting Crystal Palace defending MAGUIRE as a potential replacement for Harry Maguire. The former skipper's move to West Ham remains up in the air, but Guehi has been sounded out ahead of what could be a coup for the England international. Fabrizio Romano has claimed that there is interest from United in Guehi, who also shares the same agent as Aaron Wan-Bissaka, in what could be a boost should negotiations become advanced. So yeah, this is a new player we have gotten linked with in this summer transfer market. I don't know how much serious we are, because as the article mentioned, that we are MAGUIRE as a potential replacement for Harry Maguire. So if he is not going out, I do not see that we are going out and securing any replacement of him. It will be MAGUIRE or Benjamin Pavard or Todibo. I do not see that happening, man. I do not see that happening. Yeah, Rohit, Doggos are singing, man. Every time he gets online, Doggos gets online as well, man. So anyway, brother. Anyway, this is the news that came, from the Express regarding our defensive situation of MAGUIRE. And the second part of it was regarding Benjamin Pavard. And the price has been set, as you can see in my, title. So yeah, Manchester United have discovered a new price for Bayern Munich defender Benjamin Pavard amid their interest in the French international. 90-minute claim that he could cost as much as £34 million excluding add-ons. higher than Maguire's supposed deal to join West Ham, while Maguire's move to the Hammers is also in doubt as further concerns have arisen in regard to United's interest in Pavard. So it is not going to happen, man. If Maguire stays, it's as simple as that. It may break our heart. It is disgusting. It is absolutely ridiculous. But we will have to deal with the fact that the Glazers still own the club, and we will face these kind of things until the Glazers stay. So yeah, man, this is how it have gone for the past 18 years. This is the window we are seeing. As I have said, man, whenever, it does not matter whether it's Erik ten Hag. It was the case with Jose Mourinho. It was the case with Ole Gunnar Solskjaer. Whenever a new manager comes in the first year, they are not in the Champions League. They play hard, they try hard, and they finish in that top four. And we qualify for the Champions League, and we step into the second year of the season, under our new manager. And in the very second season, our manager does not get the backup he deserves. It is not new. It was the case with Ole. It was the case with Jose Mourinho. So yeah, brother, we are repeating the same cycle. And what happens in that second season? We play absolutely shit. We are out of the Champions League in the third season of that manager. And in that third season, in the halfway line, when they reach that halfway line in the month of November or December, they get sacked. This is the reason we have been. Am I wrong? Please do let me know, guys. Am I wrong in this, particular criteria? This has been the case. This has always been the case from Louis van Gaal to Jose Mourinho to Ole Gunnar Solskjaer, and right now it's going on with Erik ten Hag as well. What he have pulled last season, it was miraculous, man. It was absolutely fucking genius what he achieved last season. So seriously, now that he is not getting back up, he is not getting the player he wants. So yeah, man, it disgusts us, but we will have to face that until and unless the Glazers leave us. So yeah, brother, let's just hope they leave us. Maybe in the month of November, December, I don't know. Whoever the new owner will be, I do think they at least deserve that January transfer window. I do think that. Other than that, there is no point buying a club, especially after spending 1.5 years. So yeah, brother, if they are going to get a hold of the club in the month of November, so it will be after 1 year they have started the negotiations regarding that, that club sale deal. So yeah, man, it is disgusting, brother. There are some other news as well that, a news came out from Manchester Evening News that we do want to load off our 3 players right now. So yeah, the players in the hit list are obviously Eric Bailly. So the Express has said Eric Bailly and Brendan Williams have both been told to find moves elsewhere. The Manchester Evening News says United want to sell at least 3 more players before the window shuts. Bailey and Williams are 2 of those that will leave if suitable offers come in. Bailey no longer has a squad number, while Williams is way down the pecking order at left back. Yeah, this is not news. This is not news for us. This is absolutely no news for us. We should have gotten rid of those players way earlier on our transfer market window. But we sat around, we did nothing, and all the British media outlets were saying, praise Lord John Martin, it's Martin madness. Praise Lord, Richard Arnold. So you know what? They have done a fantastic job of giving the key to Erik ten Hag. So yeah, oh my God. This is exactly what we were waiting for. Fuck Champions League, fuck, English Premier League. We do not want to win FA Cup or Carabao Cup. Those are all shitty things, man. Give the key of Old Trafford to Erik ten Hag. That's what we wanted from our fucking negotiators. And we should praise them for it. That is exactly what the British media are asking about. That we should praise John Murdoch, we should praise Richard Arnold for giving the key to Erik ten Hag. What key, man? What fucking key are you talking about? He haven't gotten any of his target. He haven't gotten any single one of his first team target. He wanted Timber when he joined us, and Timber is playing for Arsenal. He wanted Kim Min-jae. Kim Min-jae is playing for Bayern Munich. He wanted Rice playing for Arsenal. He wanted Caicedo playing for Chelsea. He wanted Harry Kane playing for Bayern Munich. So yeah, brother, we are going to face Chelsea and other clubs in English Premier League, and we may face Bayern Munich in the Champions League as well. That can happen. So yeah, other than giving the players he wants, those are the specific players joining our rival clubs. And do not forget about Darwin Nunez and Cody Gakpo as well. Those are the two players Eric Ten Hag wanted, and both of those players joined Liverpool. So yeah, man, I don't know how can we achieve that top 4 finish. It hurts me to say that, but believe me, it would be absolutely genius, even more genius what we have already pulled in the very first season, man. Anyway, let me get into your comments, brother. Steve is saying, nothing like financial fair play. This is all a lie and a shame. Manchester United board of directors are very bad in football business. If you want a player, you buy first, then offload those you don't want in the team. Yeah, man, absolutely, man. Just simple. Chelsea spent recklessly. Why financial fair play rules can't apply to them? Yeah. See, the thing is that they have spent recklessly. There is no doubt about that, Steve. But what I have said, the intention from Todd Bowley, you can see it was clear. He wanted Chelsea to win. He is new to this as well. So he has spent some rubbish money on rubbish players. But yeah, I don't think that they will do that. We have seen that, yeah, they have spent a lot of money on Caicedo. Have they overpriced him? Absolutely, they overpriced him. But you know what? At the end of the day, they got the target they wanted. They got the target. Their manager got backed by their owner. That's what matters. Yeah, they may have, they may have ended up paying a bit more. Maybe they could have gotten Caicedo by paying 70 to 75 million. That should have sealed the deal. But yeah, as we all know the situation, some other clubs were interested in Caicedo, so they were pushed to their edge and they went there and secured the deal for Pochettino. That is exactly how a club should work. If there is financial fair play, then even they will have to put some fine. I'm pretty sure they will give that. They will do that. I'm pretty sure of that. So yeah, when we got slapped around with financial fair play, what did you Red Devil Pro say? What did I say? That it is Glazers play. It is not financial fair play. It does exist, but it does not bother as much as we have been shown in this particular summer transfer window, man. Shomu saying hi, bye. Thank you so much, brother, for joining. Thank you all of you guys for joining, man. What is United's first bid for Pavard, and what's his asking price? According to the reports, man, United's first bid for Pavard was around 25 million pounds. But as it stands right now, as the news are coming out from some journal outlets and some UK outlets as well, that yeah, Bayern Munich wants 34 million pounds excluding add-ons. So obviously there would be some add-ons. Keeping that aside, the first upfront price they want is 34 million pounds, which is obviously exceeding even if we keep all the money from the selling of Harry Maguire, we would still have to spend at least 4 million to make that Pavard deal happen. And as we all know, if Harry Maguire does claims 10 to 15 million just to go out of the club, and it is all about the money, man. It is all about the money. It is absolutely his position on that England national team is up for grab. And now he has decided that yeah, he wants to, he wants a big payoff. If he wants to join West Ham, maybe play as their captain and secure that spot on that England national team. He does not want all those things. He literally putting all those things in line just to get some money. And I'm so happy that Samuel Luckers have came out and said about that should not be an attitude from a player, especially when we carried him for 4 long years. We carried him. He should be grateful to his team members that helped us to reach Champions League in this season so that they are getting their 100% of wages. We all knew in the last season they haven't got their wage was deducted by 25% as we were not playing in Champions League. That is the rule. So yeah, how many times Maguire, gave his appearance to let us help qualify to the Champions League, but still he's reaping the fruit the other players have sowed. So yeah, he is getting the result of that. But you know what? He's an incompetent fuck, man. Just like our owner. Too many rumors about Maguire's severance package, 5, 6, 7 or 15. Man, 10 to 15. I am not definite about that, so I will not lie to you. Definitely I will not lie to you. There are some multiple reports, and some of the reports are claiming it's 10 million, some of them are claiming it's 12 to 13, and some of them are claiming 15 million pounds. And all those journalists are quite credible. So I am quite confused what is that exact amount. I guess it's around 10 to 15 million, man. Anurag is saying, I would sell Maguire even without a replacement. We would be better off playing on under 21 center back than Maguire, that in case they are worried about injuries. Yeah, man. See, the thing is that, as I said, that I would be worried. I have already said that before that Wolves match, that yeah, I would be worried if Harry Maguire is even on the bench against that Wolves match. So yeah, it was the case. So yeah, I am quite worried right now. I will be honest with you. I do not see Harry Maguire going out this summer. I do not see that right now. Believe me. I do want to see that, but I am not seeing that. Modi ji is saying, I have just sent message to Eric and get Todibo. Amrabat, then we keep pushing. Yeah, man. I hope you know what, Eric Tenag listens to you, Modi ji. I do hope so. Doggos are barking, doggos are singing. Yeah, man. By Harry Maguire, Ganta. Man, Harry Maguire song, man. I am not in the mood to sing that song, but anyway, Harry Maguire. And he is a piece of absolute shit. So yeah, I hope you're happy, brother. Shivayan. Maguire, Donny Van der Beek and Martial all playing against Everton today in a friendly game behind closed doors organized by Ten Hag. Yeah, man. Who gives a fuck? I guess it was an own goal in the first half, and in the second half, I guess Scott McTominay scored. It wouldn't have mattered, if Harry Maguire have put in a hat trick. I'm pretty sure if he would have put in a hat trick, it would be against us, not for us. That I'm quite sure about. Jerry is saying Ten Hag still in preseason mode. He has been left behind. See, the thing is that, man, he has been left behind by his owners. Absolutely, he has been left behind by his owners, man. He needed the backup. In this season was quite crucial, as we have said so many times. Even yesterday's post-match conference, he have mentioned it again, that we need investment, we need players, we need to bolster our squad. So yeah, brother, it just shows you. See, when Martinez got subbed yesterday, I was quite shocked to see that. I guess he had some minor injuries, as we all know that Eric Ten Hag tends to get a bit harsh when it comes to our injuries. So there is no clear indication how serious is that, how many days or weeks he will miss out. But as the news have came out, regarding Martinez's injury, it is not very serious. Yeah, he will join in the training and he will take a couple of days rest at the very most. That is the news up until now. It can change, brother. So he have been left behind by his owners, man. Prithviraj is saying, oh bhai, what an expression. I guess you are talking about that, Lord John Murdoch and Lord Richard Arnold. Yeah, man, those are the lords. With Harry Maguire, Prithviraj is saying, just in Manchester United's long-awaited offer for Sofian Amrabat could arrive in the next few hours, Manchester United. I hope so, brother. I do hope so. It's about time. It's about fucking time we put in a bid for Sofian Amrabat. As Fabrizio Romano has clearly mentioned that, yeah, we want Amrabat, Amrabat wants us, Amrabat wants to play under Eric Ten Hag and all that stuff. But Fiorentina will not wait out. If some proper deal comes in, we may see Amrabat joining some other clubs, because the transfer window is not up for grab right now. It is 2 weeks left, I guess. So yeah, brother, whatever the deal we want to do, we have to do it really, really fast. If this is true, then Eric Ten Hag get it done, because in Mount we are doomed. Okay, man. Eric Ten Hag is saying, hello, mate, how are you? I'm absolutely fine, brother. I hope you guys are doing well. Please do let me know how you guys are doing. I believe yesterday's match speed up the offer. We need more signing before our fourth games. Absolutely, man. We absolutely need more signings to do. Absolutely. He's stalling for more money, shows where his legion lies. Money. Absolutely, man. Absolutely. He does not care about trophies. He does not care about winning. He does not care about his career. He does not care to play for his country. He is actually potentially putting all those things in line just to get some million extra to join West Ham, where he will be respected, where he can have a bright future. He have at least 5-6 good years, left ahead of him, but he is going to, put all those things in line so that he can accumulate a sum of maybe 10 to 12 million pounds. And that just shows you the class of Harry Maguire, our Lord Harry Maguire. Let him stay on the bench. No, man. If I was the manager, I would have played him. In every week, I would have made sure that Harry Maguire plays and he plays on that under-21 team. Believe me, that would be the best way to deal with him. If he decides to stay in Manchester United, if I was the manager, I would have exactly done that. He would have played week in, week out, but just not for, Manchester United professional team or the first team, you may say. So yeah, I would have put him on that under-21, go out there and play with the kids, man. Just to prove out there, and then we will see that if you are eligible for the senior squad. Because as it stands right now, he does not have those abilities to play against teams in Champions League. And there have been some rumors that he is waiting around for an offer to come in from Real Madrid because Eder Militao is, injured. I mean, fuck off, man. Seriously, man. I laughed so out loud, brother. I may have choked if I laughed a bit harder. Ritesh is showing some love. Thank you so much, brother. That's a blow to Manchester United bench. It is then until someone comes in for him. Yeah, man. Onindo saying hello, bye, hello, brother. Thank you so much for joining. Thank you all of you guys for joining. Onindo saying typical time waster and own goal scorer ain't surprised. Moyes wants him and Eric Ten Hag wants him gone. Better off at Leeds. Yeah, man. I can see Maguire will be another Phil Jones at Manchester United, not playing but just their warming bench. This guy is a bad luck to Manchester United. Heavy bad market. Yeah, man. He is a bad luck. The thing is that I can't even blame him. I do blame him. I absolutely. But just Harry Maguire remembers me. It helped me remember the incompetence of Ole Gunnar Solskjaer, the incompetence of Ed Woodward, and the incompetence of our owners. All those things are linked with Harry fucking Maguire. I know that I'm using that F word really too much today, but I am pissed off, man. I am absolutely pissed off. There have been some updates regarding our Dean Henderson. This is another little piece of shit, I must say that. Nottingham Forest are still interested in Dean Henderson even after signing Matt Turner. Any deal that happens will be late in the transfer window. Yeah, that deal can happen. That deal is still on. Yeah, what Fabrizio Romano have said, it has been confirmed by multiple, UK outlets that the Nottingham Forest are still looking for Dean Henderson. So yeah, we may see Dean Henderson joining them maybe in the last 1 or 2 days of the summer transfer window, man. And this came from Ben Jacobs today on that prospect of our club sale. He said that Cardiff City chairman Mohamed Dalman's prediction that Manchester United is about to be sold for 7.2 billion is not true. All suitors' valuations are significantly below that figure. So yeah, this is not a surprise to me. This is absolutely not a surprise to me, as we have discussed. When the news came, we discussed for a very little while, and it was worth that much of time. So yeah, it wasn't true, brother. See, I was thinking about this summer transfer window, and if we are going to, sign 2 players, as the news are coming out that we are going to sign at the very least of 2 players, and we are going to let go of 3 players, including Dean Henderson, Donny van de Beek, Brendan Williams, and Eric Pye, and maybe Harry Maguire. I have just said 5 names, but yeah, we can see out of those 5 players, maybe 3 players will go out. See, the thing is that we need Amrabat. We absolutely need Amrabat. But when it comes to the market, if we really look out into the market in this summer transfer window, there is a player out there. In my opinion, there is a player out there we should have signed way earlier. I don't know if we will sign him because as of now, we are not very heavily linked with him. Yeah, we had some few links came out, in the entirety of our summer transfer window. There have been some link in the past, but as it stands right now, we are not at all linked with him. I don't know why we are not linked with him, because the thing is that this came from Manchester Evening News actually. And they're saying that Mohammad Kudus could be a really good option. And he could be. Believe me, it could be. He's what, 23, 22 or 23 years of age. He has scored 18 goals last season. He has put in 7 assists. And he can play. We all know why Eric Ten Hag was preferring Benjamin Pavard in that back four, because of his versatility of the position. And that is also the case with Mohammad Kudus. He has played in that center mid area, center attacking mid area, center forward area, and as well as that right wing forward. So he can essentially play cover up for 4 positions. And Brighton wasn't able to make a deal happen because Mohammad Kudus wanted, a release clause on that deal, which Brighton wasn't, complied to do. So they dismissed the deal. And as it stands right now, if West Ham get rid of Lucas Paqueta to Manchester City, as Fabrizio Romano have said, it is quite imminent. We will see Lucas Paqueta joining Manchester City in the coming hours, maybe. So yeah, if that deals happen, West Ham will go for Mohammad Kudus. So I don't know why are we not doing that? Why are we not doing that? Please do let me know your opinion, guys, regarding this particular subject, regarding Mohammad Kudus. Do you think it will be a good signing for us? Obviously, it will be after Amrabat. I am saying after Amrabat. No, I am not saying Amrabat or Kudus. I am saying Amrabat and Kudus. If we are going to spend money and go out and buy 2 players, I would prefer Amrabat and Kudus rather than Amrabat and Benjamin Pavard. Believe me, I would prefer Kudus over Benjamin Pavard. I do know they are not from different, they are from different areas. They play in the different area of the pitch. But as our necessity stands, I do think we need as much as strength in that midfield area and that final third area of the pitch, man. So please do let me know. Please do let me know your opinion. Rohit is showing some love. Thank you so much, brother. Thank you so much. Personal terms with Sofian Amrabat agreed. Fiorentina asking price 30 million euro. Personal terms with Benjamin Pavard agreed. FC Bayern asking price 30 to 35 million pounds. Personal terms with our 3 signings this summer was reached before a deal with the parent club was struck. Fingers crossed, yeah, man. So what are they waiting for to get the deal done? Personal terms agreed, but nothing yet means we aren't serious for now. We are serious, man, but there isn't much enough funding, brother. As we all know, our owner does not put any money. The only reason we haven't put any bid for Sofian Amrabat, the only reason I can think of is that we are maybe shy of 2 or 3 million still. So that is the main reason we do want to get rid of Eric Bailly or Brendan Williams, and by selling one of those players, we can accumulate that 3 or 4 or 5 million pounds or euros, which we are short to put in a formal bid for Sofian Amrabat. So yeah, man, that's how fucked we are right now. By this time, I expected to hear that Ten Hag is in Italy helping Amrabat pack his bags. Time for personal agreement has passed. We need Amrabat yesterday. Absolutely, brother. You're absolutely spot on. Wish both players good luck. We are happy to welcome them to the family. Glory, glory, Man United. Let's try Maguire in midfield. We need his WWE antics he displayed by manhandling like Shaw in defense. Yeah, brother. Yeah. We should send him to WWE. He's quite good. He will be quite good at that. Good business if this will be done. I love the Eric Ten Hag transfer budget plan. If the Glazers are serious about Manchester United FC, they should release the funds for us to bring in those 2 players. We need more improvements. Adam, brother. Yeah, the Glazers are not serious, man. Do not get sidelined by any media outlets. The Glazers, the Arnolds, the Martins, they do not care about Manchester United. They do not care about our legacy. They do not care about that. The one thing they do care about is the money they are making out of Manchester United. That is the one and foremost thing they will always care until and unless they sell the club. So yeah, brother, there is no seriousness from them. We cannot expect any kind of sympathy or empathy or seriousness from our owners. So yeah, brother, it is what it is, man. Tulipo is saying, Wolves game proved me. Need a few more players. Don't know why our midfield was so poor. Defense lacks depth with Maguire off. Still need another. Striker looks like Martial and Haaland, but they are not frightening top teams. Absolutely, brother. Absolutely. You are absolutely spot on about that. See, the thing is that what you have asked, that Wolves game proved me need a few more players. Don't know why our midfield was so poor. Our midfield was so poor because Bruno Fernandes and Mason Mount are similar kind of players. They were put in to do similar jobs. And what did they both do? They stuck with Marcus Rashford. That didn't do us any good. We had 5 players in front and only one player in the middle, and that was Casemiro, who was getting run down left and right. There was a huge space in between, and no one was covering that area so that, we can put some pressure on the forward line of Wolves. And we got exploited in the midfield because of that. So yeah, we need a player like Amrabat who would give the support to Casemiro and who will also help us transition the gameplay from the defense to the offense, man. So yeah, we are right that we do need some signings, and so have Eric Ten Hag have mentioned, brother. Osman is saying they better hurry up and get the deals done before our next match because they need to be involved. I don't think so that will be the case, man. I lost all hope from our team, brother. Not from our team, from our negotiators and our owner. These are the signs United should have pushed for, not that flop Mount that cannot enrich his pocket and family with Manchester United fans. Man. Let's give some time, man. I believe me, brother. I do get your frustration. I do absolutely get your frustrations. Absolutely, after spending 55 million on a player, and he has joined us quite early, so we should have seen some results coming out. But yesterday's match wasn't about Mount. Yesterday's match was about our squad. It was quite clear we need more players. We absolutely need more players. Our bench do not have the depth if we really want to put up a fight with clubs like Arsenal or Manchester City, or if we want to, reach in at least a respectable position in that Champions League tournament, man. We do need signing. The same story, go and sign them and stop personal terms. Agree, yeah, brother. We're going to lose Amrabat the same way we lost Cody Gakpo. Please, we need money. Maguire should go. Now, even if Maguire's go, man, we will only be able to accumulate 10-15 pounds, maybe at best 20 million pounds. We will be short around 15 million pounds to get secured that power deal. So yeah, brother, even if we get rid of Harry Maguire right now, I'm pretty sure we will have to pay something of maybe not 15 million, maybe 10 million. So yeah, that would spoil us, and we will need investment from our owners to make those deals happen, man. Absolutely, we will need some kind of money injection at the very least. Yeah, we can achieve that by selling our players, but as the pace we are going through, throughout this transfer market, I do not see that happening in the coming 2 weeks. So yeah, man. Anyway, Rohit has said that, I love Sheikh Jassim. So yeah, brother, we all love Sheikh Jassim. I hope he buys the club, man. Absolutely love all of you guys. Thank you so much for joining. Glory, glory, Man United. I will see you guys tomorrow at our 4 p.m. show. I hope you guys have enjoyed the show. If you have, please do smash the like button. Subscribe if you are new to the channel. We get live every day at 4 p.m. and 11 p.m. Indian Standard Time. So wherever the part of the world you are from, you are absolutely welcome in our community. And please do interact with me. And you know what? I will see you guys. And as always, kudos to you guys. We'll see you tomorrow at 4 p.m. Until then, goodbye, good night, and take care, brothers.